Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Paulie. I hope you are all doing well this morning on this great Friday morning. TGIF to everybody else. And I'm hoping everybody has a great weekend coming up. But anyways, today is Friday, July 19th, and it's about 10:10 a.m. in the morning. And as you can see, it's pretty nice weather out already. It is 71 degrees right now, and as you can see, the sun is out shining, and me and Annabelle are just out here relaxing, and I just made coffee in my cup over there, and yeah, and I'm going to be playing ball with her and spending some time with Annabelle, of course. My daughter is still here right now. She might come out in a few minutes. Oh, actually, no, she left. Oh, she must have went to go get breakfast. Okay, so she's probably went to go get breakfast because her car is gone. I didn't see that. But yeah, I'm just sitting outside right now with Annabelle. It's only supposed to get up to 83 today, which is good because I like the cooler weather. We've been having a heat wave here in New York and all over, as you know. The heat that we were getting was ridiculous. 96 degrees, but the feeling of 103 and 108 degrees. That was just crazy to me. Yeah. So I just wanted to give everybody an update. I'm doing okay. I'm doing a little bit better with my depression. I'm just taking it one day at a time, guys. I got my car fixed. As you know, in my last video I posted, I did get a new muffler for my car. It costed $511 with tax, but that is done. Now all I got to do is the tires this month coming up and the inspection, and I will be set for winter time. But I got that done, and yeah, it hasn't been too bad here. We did get some rain, pouring rain, and a storm. The storm wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of wind, and I guess it took down a tree over here. I'm not going to show you the tree because it's gone now. They removed it. But there was a tree that fell down across this road right here, and it was blocking the road. They had to come clean that up. And of course, you could see part of a tree right there. All these trees are all old. And I got to remember, when we have a storm, especially with high winds or a storm with thunder and lightning, I need to move my car. And maybe it's a good idea I stay in my car overnight instead of the shed if that happens, because these trees are very old and they could probably fall down at any time. So I need to be careful of that. I think if it fell down, one of these trees, especially this one, see how huge that is? If that fell down on the shed, I probably would be dead. Yeah, because trees are very heavy. As you can see, this tree right here is old and dead. Most of the trees out here and around here are old and dead. This one actually fell on the shed one time quite a few years ago. My daughter said it fell on the shed and put a hole through the top of the shed, and her landlord had to fix it because she lives on this property, but she rents it. And if you don't know, I live out of my 2007 Saturn Ion. I stayed in there for over a year, and then I just recently bought a tent and popped it up in the shed. And the reason why I put it in the shed is for more protection, because there are black bears out here. I would rather have it outside though. But yeah, these trees are very old and fragile. They're always falling down. As you can see, there's a piece right there that fell down, and there's some pieces over there that I threw over there and picked up. They're always falling apart. It's crazy. Over there, as you can see, there's a tree that actually ain't got no bark on it. I don't know how they don't get no bark on them, and that one also fell down. As you can see, this big bush right there, that big bush right there is actually a tree that fell down. But yeah, but anyways, I was watching the news and I seen on my Facebook that the old hometown that I used to live in Rome, New York, which is by Syracuse, New York. And I lived out there from the year 2003 until the year 2023. So I lived out there for 20 years. We used to get bad storms with hail and things like that. and a lot of wind. We used to get, like, on our street that we lived on, we used to get a lot of wind where the signs, the street signs would blow and it would be rackety. And, you know, there was a lot of times that I would say to my brother, oh my God, we're going to get a tornado. And I lived out there for 20 years and never got a tornado out there. I guess the last tornado out there was 30 years ago, but they just got hit with a E2, I think EF2 tornado, or an EF1, something like that out there. It actually took down part of a church. It took down a warehouse. It took down a building that crushed somebody's car. If you look on YouTube and you look up Rome, New York tornado, you will see what it did. It did do a lot of damage. The building that it took down was actually right by the place that I used to go to counseling in Rome. I used to go to counseling for quite a few years in Rome, New York, for the depression, stress, the anxiety, and things like that. And the building that came down from the tornado was actually right next door to the counseling building I used to go to. Hi, Annabelle. Say hi, everybody. Woo! Get your ball. Get it. Get it. Destiny's going to be coming. Destiny's going to be coming. Yeah, but I thought that was kind of crazy because they received a tornado for the first time in 30 years. So you could tell the weather's changing. Everything's getting worse, guys. I'm telling you, everything in the world's getting worse. The weather is changing. Nature is changing. Of course, the economy is changing. Prices are going up. You know, like I said, all these trees around here, you see all these trees? There's hundreds of trees around here, guys. And they're all dying. Almost every single tree is dying out here. And it's just crazy. Everything is dying. The world is just, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's just not a good place right now, the world, with everything going on. Hopefully things can turn around and change. But with the weather the way it is, you know, even the weather, we had major heat. I know it's summertime here in New York, and it's summertime in a lot of other places, but this summer in New York has been terrible. I mean, 96 degrees, but feels 103. And one day it even said it felt 108. And it did. Me and Annabelle were out here sitting outside with my big fan on us because it was so hot. And I know there's a lot of other places that get up to 120 degrees or 125 degrees. I don't know how you guys do it if you're at 120 degrees, but I would not be able to do it. Definitely not. A lot of people can't. They need air conditioning. And, you know, of course you got to stay hydrated and things like that too. But yeah, it's just been crazy. Weather, bugs too. There hasn't been as many bugs this summer, I noticed. Right now I'm hearing some bugs. I think those are cicadas. I don't know if you can hear them or not. I don't know if they're cicadas, but I think they are. But this is the first time I've heard them since summertime, and summer in a couple months is going to be over. I haven't seen that many bees out. It's like everything is just disappearing from the world, you know. And of course the economy is suffering. Food prices are high, rents are high, mortgages are high. It's just nuts, man. We need something to turn it around. I really do believe that the world is heading towards an end. Because of the way it's going right now, with everything going on in the world now, everything happening, changing, weather, like I said, where I used to live by Syracuse in Rome, New York, which is about 2 hours away from here, they just got a tornado after 30 years, and they said they never seen nothing like it before. That tells you something, guys. That tells you something. Anyways, I just wanted to give everybody an update, tell everybody that I'm doing okay, and I hope you are doing well and you have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend, happy weekend, and try to stay cool, especially if you're in them areas that are very, very hot, stay in the air conditioning if you got it. If I had air conditioning, I would definitely be in my air conditioning. Not right now because it's nice out, but if I had air conditioning, I would definitely be in my air conditioning when it was hot out. If I'm still here next summer and I stay here, I am going to buy an air conditioner next summer. I toughed it out this summer, but next summer I plan on buying an air conditioner for the shed there if I'm still here next year. That way there I can make sure I stay cool and I keep the dog cool. Because I was unaware that the heat could do a lot of damage to a dog too. And she means everything to me. She's my most precious thing that I own. She's more important to me than this car, okay? And I love her to death. If I didn't have her, I would be lost. So I need to make sure she's cool and safe too from the heat. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys back. Have a great weekend. Please leave your comments down below. If you have any suggestions on videos that you want me to do or topics you want me to talk about, I will do that. I always like to talk about different topics on this YouTube, station or whatever you want to call it. And I will be talking about more topics. I want to talk about topics like about my life when I was little and let you guys know about that and some experiences I had in life and just different stories, I do live the car life and, well, I live the shed life now in a tent. But you can only show so much of that, and people get bored with that stuff. So I come out here, I show Annabelle and give you updates on Annabelle and myself, and I show you out in nature, and then, talk about my stories and my experiences in life, or things I see on YouTube, or things I see in the news. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, please hit the subscribe button down below. It's totally free to do. You can hit the notification bell. And please leave a comment down below, whether it be a video suggestion or a topic you want me to talk about, or even if you want to talk to someone or you have a story that you want to tell, you can leave it in the comments down below. If you want advice on something, or something like that, or you want my take on your story, you can always leave it in the comments down below. I do read the comments and I do reply back. Okay guys, gotta go. Gonna play ball with Annabelle here and just relax and have my coffee. Have a great weekend.